Hey folks, so the Everquest test patch came out for October, and it looks like an overall amazing set of changes are in the works for when the live patch hits next week. Let's start with the big one from the highlights. TrueBox is getting removed from a bunch of legacy TLP servers, Mangler, Aerodune, Mischief, and Thornblade. Okay, you can hear the Mangler server's reaction from miles away. They've been asking for that for years and gone through the full cycle of Bernie memes to getting meme banned and back to Bernie memes again. So it's amazing for them in particular. Aerodune should also be an improvement there. It's an open question still if the 2-tune per human feature of the server will persist, so we'll have to wait for some feedback on that. Mischief and Thornblade seems a bit early to me, but what the hell. If it requires something affecting Mischief for devs to look into it, then great. They may need to reconsider blobbing in the guild lobby though. That's going to be a clusterfuck pretty soon. Next up, some items were made quest tagged. That's a Mischief improvement, so they get guaranteed drops from stuff to help them with flagging and some items as well. Then we've got a strangely worded one. Corrected an issue where lockout modifiers would not affect shared task lockouts if you left the task or went offline before it was finished. Not clear at all to me what they're trying to say, but I assume it's the more permanent fix to the whole DZ cascading problem that pops up here and there. We'll also have heal amount and spell damage modifiers affecting duration spells. Definitely needed that necro buff. Wink wink. Here's yet another nice quality of life change. For Overseer, there's no auto-confirm anymore. Okay, great, but what they really should change here is that when you select a quest, it stays on that tab rather than moving you automatically to your active quests. They've also randomized OMM for Mischief. I assume that's going to be randomized within OMMs themselves and not across SOD more broadly. Not clear if just the raids where people were asking for it because the Nagy loot table is a bit sparse, or also those group missions as well will be included. And then finally, they've removed encounter locking from a bunch of raid encounters. This stems from a post I made some time back pointing out they need a lot more dev work in order for encounter locking to work on events that were spawned, had multiple mobs in the event, or had inactive phases. So they've decided to remove it entirely for a bunch of open world spawns in Velius and Lucklin that I mentioned, and then many put a lot more details around. They'll definitely need to do something similar for Planes of Power and Gates of Discord if there's not time to implement a fix for all those different types of events. Like Korna, for example, someone could just come snag one of the trash wave spawns and sit there with it to brick the whole event. The encounter locking code is disabled again on test, so as with most things on Oakwind, we're doing it live. Alright, great patch. Good work everyone on the advocacy side, especially, and good luck out there everyone.